Good morning, students. As we know, as you know that we have already completed the chapter 12 of class 8 science, that is the friction, and so we are now ready to complete the exercise given in your NCRT book. So take your NCRT book and your copy and pen to complete the exercise given in this chapter. Okay, so let's see. You can see here CBSE NCRT solution for class 8 science. And back to the chapter questions. So the first question is the fill in the blanks, and that is a friction opposes the between the surface in contact with each other. So your answer is the relative motion. So you can see here friction opposes the relative motion between the surface in contact with each other. So first question has done, and you can write your answer. The reason, or you can say explanation of this question is given here. By definition of friction, friction opposes the relative motion between the surfaces in contact with each other. So friction is a natural force which always try to oppose the motion, or you can see the relative motion between two surfaces. Okay, so this is very interesting question, and I know you all know answer of this question already. The second question is friction depends on the, now you should feel here, and that is nature. Yes, the roughness and the smoothness of the surface, that is known as nature. So friction depends on the nature of the two surfaces are in contact. Yes, so why it happens, you can see here. Friction depends on the nature of surfaces in contact. So if roughness is large, the friction is large. If roughness is less, then friction is less. Okay, now the third point, you can see here, friction produces heat. Yes, so this is the reason, so that we say that friction is not good for us, because due to friction we lost lot of energy. Okay, so we say that friction produces, actually we do not say it is. In reality, friction in many cases losses energy in form of heat. Okay, when two surfaces are in relative motion to each other, then the large amount of energy is converted into heat. That is a type of loss. So you can see here, if surfaces of different bodies in contact are sliding with each other, due to friction heat will be generated. And you can see the sprinkling of powder on the carom board, so we can reduces friction. So by sprinkling the powder on the carom board, you reduces the friction. So you can see the lubricants reduces friction between the surfaces. Here this powder behaves like a lubricant, and it reduces friction between the surfaces actually. Now you can see here E, that is the sliding friction is than the static friction. Fill in the blanks. So sliding friction is greater than the sliding friction is less, actually not greater, less. Sliding friction is less than the static friction. You can see the solution here. Sliding friction is less than the static friction, and it is relatively easy to push an object which is in motion than setting motion in stationary object. So यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं कि जो स्लाइडिंग फ्रिक्शन है वो स्टैटिक फ्रिक्शन से कम में होता है, and it is relatively easy to push an object which is in motion than setting motion of a stationary object. किसी ऑब्जेक्ट को जो कि ऑलरेडी स्लाइडिंग मोशन में है उसको पुश करना इजी है, और अगर ऑब्जेक्ट रेस्ट में है उसको स्लाइड कराना काफ़ी डिफ़िकल्ट होता है. तो ये इसको डिस्कस कर रहे हैं हम लोग यहाँ कि जो स्लाइडिंग फ्रिक्शन है, जबकि ऑब्जेक्ट ऑलरेडी स्लाइड कर रहा है, उस केस में ऑब्जेक्ट को पुश करना इजी होता है, इसलिए कि ऑब्जेक्ट ऑलरेडी स्लाइडिंग मोशन कर रहा है. बट ऑब्जेक्ट अगर रेस्ट में है उस केस में उसको पुश करना डिफ़िकल्ट है. ठीक है, तो जब ऑब्जेक्ट रेस्ट में है उस कंडीशन में उस पे जो फ्रिक्शन है उसको ही हम लोग बोलते हैं स्टैटिक फ्रिक्शन, और जब ऑब्जेक्ट स्लाइड कर रहा है उस केस में उस पे जो फ्रिक्शन है उसे हम लोग बोलते हैं स्लाइडिंग फ्रिक्शन. तो यहाँ पे आप देखेंगे कि स्लाइडिंग फ्रिक्शन की जो वैल्यू है वो क्वाइट लेस है एज़ कम्पेयर टू द स्टैटिक फ्रिक्शन की. Now you all are ready to complete the question number 2. You can see here 4 children were asked to arrange forces due to rolling, static, sliding in decreasing order. Their arrangements are given below. Choose the correct arrangement. Right. So let's see. Actually, the 3 children are there. So they arranged these forces due to the rolling, due to the static friction, due to the sliding friction in decreasing order. They try to arrange these forces in decreasing order. Okay, so the first order they arranged is, first one is rolling, then static, then sliding. So you can take your time and you can give your answer is this one is correct. Try to write the correct option in your copy so you will able to check yourself. So I think, what do you think? So let's say next in B, rolling, then sliding, then static. Is these forces are in decreasing order? I hope you got the answer. So no. Then answer, the option A and B are not correct. Let's see about the C option. And the option C is given here, that is static, then sliding, then rolling. So you can see here the first one is static, sliding and rolling. What do you think about this point? And let's say the last, that is sliding, static, rolling. So in last one you can see the sliding one should be the highest or strongest or the largest. So we have discussed that the static friction is the largest friction. So let's see, the static friction is given here, that is the first, it means it is largest one. Then sliding, so this one is given here. After that rolling, so this one is given here. So it means according to the question, option number C is correct. Okay, so option C is correct. Now let's see this explanation of this solution. You can see the static friction is greater than sliding friction. Due to this reason, it is relatively easy to push an object which is in motion rather than sitting in motion of the object. Now, rolling friction is smaller than the sliding one. Due to this reason, it is easy to pull luggage with wheel than pulling the same luggage without wheels. So this is the answer of this question. And the explanation is given here in the box. You can write, if you try to write this box, you should write for the reason of the solution C. So student, these are the questions given in your NCERT exercise. So try to write it is in your copy, because you must need a notes of the exercises given in NCERT book. Okay, so try it to note down in your copy to complete the question answer of this chapter, so that I am giving you some time, so you can pause the video and you can write it down in your copy. And let's move towards the third question. And this one is the third. Elida runs her toy. Elida runs her toy car on a dry marble floor, wet marble floor, newspaper, towel spread on the floor. The force of friction acting on the car in different surfaces is increasing order will be. So now here we are ready to find out the force of friction acting on the car in different cases in increasing order. So let's see. The first option is given here, that is wet marble, then dry marble, then newspaper, then towel. The force of friction acting on the car in different surfaces in increasing order is, it means you have to search the minimum frictional force first, then quite large frictional, then after that the large friction, and then the largest one. So this should be the order, because we need the increasing order. So the last case should be the largest, related to the largest friction force. So the B is given here, the newspaper, towel, dry marble, wet marble floor. Okay, now C is towel, newspaper, dry marble and wet marble floor. And the last one is wet marble floor, dry marble, towel and newspaper. So if we use our common sense, there is a basic, very simple thinking, that is the frictional force is largest in case of the towel when it is spread on the surface. So if you can see in these options, in option A the towel is the last one, and in all the other options the towel is not the large. But this, by using this basic concept, you can also choose the correct answer. The correct answer is A. But we also know that on the wet marble floor the friction is less. It is quite large on dry marble floor, and it is very high on newspaper and towel. So you can see here the option A is actually the correct answer of this question. Okay, so you can note it down, that is option A. Solution of this question is given here, means the explanation why it is A. So you can see here, the friction depends on the surface in contact. Surface with the more irregular surface will experience more friction. So if a surface is more irregular, it will experience more friction. Arrangements in the increasing order of irregularity is wet marble floor, then dry marble floor, then newspaper, then towel. So this one is the arrangement, or you can say this one is the order sequence. So now we are ready to solve the question number 4, which is reflected on your screen. You can see here the question and solution. You can see on your screen. Suppose you writing desk is tilted a little. A book kept on it starts sliding down. So the direction of frictional force acting on it. So you can see this is the surface on which you placed a book. Suppose it is tilted. You can see here it is tilted. These type of surfaces are known as inclined plane. So you can see the tilted surface. If you placed your book here, if you place your book here and it slide down, so it will slide downward. So what will be the direction of the frictional force? So students, you know that the frictional force always try to oppose the motion. If object is moving here downward, there must be a natural force which try to oppose the motion is upward, or you can say opposite to the direction of motion. So that is tangent to the surface and opposite to the motion. Okay, so this one is the answer. So sorry. You can give your answer of this question by using this diagram. This is the diagram which shows the direction of frictional force here. Okay, so by using this diagram you can also give your answer of this question. So draw and write answer of this question number 4, which is shown on the screen. So student, we have completed 4 questions here, and I hope you have write down all these questions in your copy, so that this will help you during examination, because you will have a notes at that time and you will take less time to revise the questions and concepts related to the chapters. So you must try to make your own note. For question answer, we are continuously providing you video, and you can see the things or the text given on the screen. So you can write down from these videos your question answer, and you will be able to get a good quality notes, and these type of notes will help you during examination. Okay. So now we are ready to complete the question number 5, that is, you spill a bucket of soapy water on a marble floor accidentally. Would it make it easier or more difficult for you to walk on the floor, and why? So you can see here there is a bucket of soapy water, and accidentally it spilled on the marble floor. Okay, so now the question is, would it make it easier or difficult? Okay, it is easier or difficult to walk on the floor. This is the question actually. So I hope most of the students have already know the answer of this question, because this question is very related to your daily life experiences. Suppose there is a floor, and if soapy water is spilled there, it becomes very difficult to walk on that surface. Even then if this one is the marble floor, it will be more difficult to travel on that, or you can say walk actually. So it is very difficult to walk on that surface in presence of soapy water on the surface, because the friction becomes very less in that case, and there is possibility of slipping down on the surface. So a person can slip there and he will fall down. So it is very difficult to walk, because in this case the friction is very less. Okay, so let's see the answer of this question with explanation. So this is the answer of question number 4. While walking, when our feet push the ground backwards, the floor pushes us in the forward direction. The friction plays the most important role in the process. When you spill bucket of soapy water on the marble floor, friction between your feet and floor decreases, and force responsible for pushing you forward weakens. Therefore, it becomes more difficult for you to walk on the floor. So these things are given here, you can see. So this is the answer of this question, and we have already explained about this question. Let's see once again what happens actually. While walking, when your feet pushes the ground backward, the floor pushes us in forward direction. So will be we are able to, due to this we will able to move. Actually we are able to move on the ground due to this reason. When we try to push the ground backward, the ground pushes us in forward direction, and due to this reaction force, we are able to walk on a surface. Okay, you can see here the friction plays the most important role in this process, and the most important role of the friction force you can experience in this process. Now when you spill bucket of soapy water on the marble floor, so when suppose it is accidentally spilled on the marble floor, the friction between your feet and the floor decreases. So the frictional force between your feet and the floor decreases, and the force responsible for pushing you forward weakens, and the force that is responsible for pushing you in forward direction is weakens, and therefore it becomes more difficult for you to walk on the floor. So the walking on the floor in this case becomes very difficult, very difficult, because the soapy water behaves like a lubricant, and it minimizes the friction between the floor, okay, between the floor and the surface, between the floor and the you can see between the floor and your feet actually, because you try to walk on that surface. So you can see the point is here, your feet and the floor. So this is the reason, and the answer is given here. This is the solution of question number 5. So pause your video and you should write down in your copy. This is very important question. Now we are ready to complete the question number 6, that is, explain why sportsmen use shoes with spikes. The solution: while walking, when your feet push the ground backward, the floor pushes us in the forward direction. The same explanation is given here like in the previous case. While walking, when our feet pushes the ground backward, the floor pushes us in forward direction. Okay. Now the friction plays the most important role in this process. So friction plays the most important role in this process, and a sportsman uses shoes with spikes to increase the interlocking of the surface in contact. Okay, so the sportsmen are using these things to increase the interlocking, or you can say increase the friction when they come in contact with the ground, which in turn increase the friction and give them better grip. So by increasing the friction, they will get better grip. Okay, so this is very interesting. To increase the friction, they uses the spike shoes. Okay, so your answer, you can write the answer to in your own word, like the sportsman uses shoes with spikes to increase the friction and to manage the better grip with the ground. Okay, so this is the answer. I hope you understand. Questions are very interesting and related to the daily life use. So student, try to write down the answers in your own words and you will be able to understand. So if you want to write the answers in your own word, you must try to understand the concept. Okay, so the most important concept, in some cases the friction is very less, and in some cases friction is large. So if you need more friction, you should use like these things, like sportsman uses shoes with spikes and other methods to increase friction. Whereas in some cases you want to decrease the friction or you want to minimize the friction, in that cases you must use the lubricants in that processes. Okay, so these things are very interesting and the questions also very interesting. Let's see the next question, that is question number 7. Iqbal has to push a lighter box, and Seema has to push similar heavier box on the same floor. Who will have to apply the larger force and why? So you can see here the surface is same, but the two students have different type of boxes. One of them is this lighter and one of them have the heavier box. Okay, so you can see here, suppose this is the box and this one is also a box. Surface for both are same, so who will apply more friction? This is the question. So let's see. Friction depends on the weight of the object. A heavier object will experience more friction because the surface will press harder, which will result in greater interlocking of irregularity of the surface in contact, and thus we will require larger force to move the object is heavier. So you can see the two students, Iqbal and Seema, has to push similar heavier boxes on the same floor, but Iqbal has the lighter box and Seema has heavier box. Okay, so since this one is the lighter, its weight is less, and this one is heavier, its weight is high. If weight is less, friction is less. If weight is high, friction is high. Okay, so in this case the Iqbal has to push, or you can say apply very less force, and Seema has to apply very large force. So you can see the answer is given here. This is the answer of this question. You can write it down in your copy easily. You can pause your video and write it down in your copy. So students, we have completed question number 7 of this chapter. In next session we will start from the question number 8 of the same chapter, and we will complete this exercise in next session. If there is any question, if there is any confusion in any question, or any other question you have related to this chapter, you can write down in comment box, or you can discuss with us in the online classes, or you can call me on given number. So students, thank you for joining this session. Thank you very much.